Once Gautam Buddha was passing through a forest. Buddha sees that 3 people are running towards Buddha. All 3 of them reach the Buddha, and ask him, Munivar, have you seen a woman running away from here? Buddha said, no, I did not see any woman running away from here. Buddha asked all 3 of them, but why are all 3 of you so upset and worried? One of those 3 persons said that woman was a witch. She ran away with all our money. Buddha said, without any reason she ran away with all your money. Those 3 persons, hesitating a little, said, no reason, we had brought her for one night, for our pleasure and enjoyment, but she made all 3 of us unconscious by mixing unconscious medicine in our wine, and stole all our money and ran away. Hearing that the burden has been reduced, one of those 3 persons gets angry, and he says wisely, O sannyasi, you are making fun of us, you also know how much that money was. He was as much as you would have never seen even in your dreams. That person was unaware of the fact that, before becoming Buddha, Buddha was the son of a king, who had no limit of wealth. Buddha smiled and said that she is still robbing your most precious wealth. But you are not able to do anything. Then one of them said, but how can this happen? But why are you saying that? She is robbing our money now. She robbed your money in the past, but you are losing your present thinking about her. She is also robbing you of your present. Maybe in the future you caught her, and punish also, but in this affair of past and future, your present is going out of hand. And this is the biggest problem. You are carrying the burden of the past, trying to change the future, which is unfair, losing your present. Then one of those 3 people says, you are right. But if we can live in this moment, he said, if you can live in this moment, you will know yourself, and you will also know the root cause of your suffering. Asks, have you been able to know yourself? And if you have been able to know, then what has happened by knowing? One of those 3 persons has a flute. He says, friend, please give me your flute. That person laughs and says, then fine. Now the monk will play the flute. Buddha takes the flute and starts playing. As soon as Buddha starts playing the flute, let's start. All the birds around come and sit near the Buddha, except the trees, plants and friends, and all 3 persons are also completely lost in the sound of the flute of the Buddha. Buddha stops playing the flute, but even now those 3 persons were gazing at Mercury. Because he had never heard the melodious tune of the flute before today. He asks him, how do you manage to play such a melodious flute? Buddha said, if you also want to play such a melodious flute, then instead of meditating on the flute, concentrate on yourself, concentrate on knowing yourself. If you succeed in knowing yourself, then the flute will automatically play melodiously. And everyone will be happy to hear him. Buddha gives back his flute to him and walks away. Now one of them runs and grabs Buddha's feet and says, will you teach me to play flute too? Buddha smiles, said, why not? But I will take away your ego, and the person becomes a disciple. Just like those 3 persons, most of the people are losing their precious money and becoming poor. That money is our present. That money is ours. The time we are wasting worrying about the past and the future. Thank you.